Hey, it's Mike with Hansen Fitness for Golf here in Irvine, California, and I have a great golf-specific workout that you can do anywhere utilizing the TRX straps. You can take this, if you travel to hotels, you can put a strap up in your garage. You can pretty much do it anywhere. If you haven't seen our TRX Golf Workout 101, that's a little bit more of an easier version. This is golf-specific TRX Workout 201, and it's going to be a little bit more advanced and some progressions from the other one. So if you haven't seen the other one, find it on our YouTube channel. You can go on our blog on our website at hansenfitnessforgolf.com and find it there as well. So with this one, it's 10 exercises. They're a little bit more advanced than the other ones that we did, but it's all great things for your golf game. So the first exercise we're going to do, it's just called golf swings. And with this one, we're going to get into our golf posture. We want the straps about a foot from our thighs for this one. And from here, we're going to keep tension on the straps. And then you're just going to rotate as far as you can go back this way. And then once you've done that, you're going to let your arms drop back and try and squeeze your shoulder blades. And then we're going to go back to the other side. So we're going to go up here, squeeze the arms, squeezing your back, bring them back up. Rotate, bring them together, back up. On this, it's nice because you can let your feet kind of go with you if you don't have that much mobility in your hips. But this is a great stretch for your thoracic spine and your upper back and your shoulders as well. So that's a TRX Golf Swing Level 2. Okay, so the next one is going to be the single leg hip hinge. So this is a hip hinge because it's very important that when you get into your golf posture, you hinge from your hip joint and not necessarily your upper back or you're bending over that way. So what we're going to do is this one's going to be a single leg hip hinge. So we're going to hold on to the straps, keep tension on them, just about another foot. So the same posture as the golf turns. So with this, we're going to stand on one leg. Your weight is going to shift to your heel and you're going to hinge down. You don't need to go very far, but if you can go far you don't want to jeopardize, you don't want to bend forward like this, but you're going to let your weight go to your heel and right into that hip hinge position. So that, and obviously you want to do both sides on that one as well. So that's the single leg TRX hip hinge. This next exercise is going to be a wall slide, and what you want to do here is you can adjust the TRX strap to be pretty short. So you want to bring it up and then level it out here. So from here we're going to face the anchor. You're going to bring your arms out so your elbows are at 90 degrees and you want to keep tension. That's the important part. So you're going to keep tension against the strap, and then from here you're going to go up as high as you can, trying to bring your hands together, but keeping tension on the strap at all times. So we're keeping tension on the strap, bringing it up. One thing I see a lot of my clients do, or you feel like you want to do this, is to let your hips come forward and lean back. You want to try and keep your hands behind your ears if you can the entire time, and then keep your glutes tight so you get what's called a posterior tilt in your hip, so you don't get a big roundness in your lower back. And that's going to help you because you're going to feel the tension in your upper back. So when we do this, we want to just make sure that you don't lean back too much. Keep your thumbs behind your ears if you can, and then keep the tension on that strap. So that's a TRX wall slide facing the anchor. This exercise is called the side lunge deep. So it's like the side lunge that we did before in the 101, but we're going to go a little bit deeper on this one. So with the strap, you want it about midway height. So you're gonna sit back against the strap, get a nice wide stance with your feet out just a little bit, and then what you're gonna do is let your arms extend so you sit back, and then you're gonna lunge all the way down to your heel. You want to have the feeling here that you're trying to let your butt even get all the way down, sit on the ground, and then keep that opposite leg straight. So when I come down here, I'm gonna feel a stretch, in my hips and as well on the inside of my leg that's staying straight. So that's a side lunge deep, and you want to rely on those straps to be able to sit back a little bit into those. And then this exercise here is we're going to do the squat, but we're going to add a row into it. So again, straps about mid-length, and then we're going to go feet shoulder width apart. You're going to squat down as far as you can, and then you're going to row and pull yourself up. So you can adjust your feet. So obviously the further in your feet are, the harder it's going to be, the more resistance you're going to have. So we're going to lean back, squat, and then row back up. So you're going to squat and then row. Squat, row, just like that. So it's a great endurance exercise, and it's a full body workout for you. Okay, so the next one is a single arm rotation. So this gets tricky. So whenever you do something with one strap or one handle, what you want to do is you want to take your right hand, take that handle through the strap, grab it with your left hand, and then take your right hand through again, just like that. And then you're going to pull back. So now you have the tension here is kind of adding double suspension to that. So now you're only going to use one handle, two straps. I'll go through that again. So when you do it, when you're starting just like this, so you're going to take your right hand and go through with the left, and then take your right hand again and go through. And then you're going to grab the one that's in your left hand. Okay, so if you go through 2 times with your right hand, grab the one with your left, you should be good. What we're going to do here is we're going to put the handle in the right hand. Now you're going to lean back this way and then open up your chest like you're trying to reach for the ground. And then you're going to pull yourself up and reach as far up the strap as you can. So you're doing a row with rotation. So the way that looks on this side is you're reaching down. Again, the farther under you go, the more resistance you're going to have. So we're going back, trying to reach for the ground, pull yourself up and reach up as far as you can. Again, you don't want a killer grip here. You just want to keep a light grip as long as you can hold on to it. So that's TRX row with rotation. The next one is going to be push-ups. So we did push-ups in level 1. This time we're going to add a little bit of a progression to it. So we're going to make the strap long. So we're going to go long strap. We're going to get in the same push-up position. So again, the further back you are, the harder it gets. So this time we're going to add some stabilization or anti-rotation to the exercise. So we're going to go out like this. So we're going to go out here, and then we're going to do the push-up. So the whole time your body's wanting to rotate, and you have to use that upper body and those arms to resist that rotation. So we're going leg out, just like that. And then about halfway through, so if the prescription is 10 reps, you want to switch at 5. You're going to put the other leg out and then do the same thing. So it gets a little bit tough, but you're going to have to find that core strength to resist that rotation. So that's push-ups with leg out. So this next exercise is a progression to the plank, the TRX plank. So we're going to go, we want the TRX about 6 to 8 inches off the ground, just like that. And then from here, we're going to put our feet in it. So I like to put one foot in, go down to my knee, and then put the other one in. That's the easiest. So from here, make sure that's in there. All right, so we're going to go, so this one's tough, so you just want to work your way into it. And the wider you can get your hands, the easier it's going to be for you. So you're going to go to the top of a push-up position with your legs hanging. You want to make sure that your body stays in a nice straight line. And then from here, we're going to take both knees and try and touch the elbow. And then stop, and then back to that side. So we're going to go side to side with both knees, trying to touch the elbows. And again, the wider you can get your hands, the better base you're going to have. So, and the higher you can get your knees, the better off you're going to be. So just like the plank, you want to make sure that you don't drop your hips. You keep them up high, and so it looks like this. If it's too tough and you feel like it's hard where you have to stop each time, you could just keep going side to side. That makes it just a little bit easier, but if you have to stop every time, you're getting extra work on that core. Okay, so the next exercise, we're going to need a pad here. So if you have a pad or a pillow or something that you can use, these two are more of a flexibility-based exercise. So from here, what we're going to do, this is called a half kneeling walkout or press out. So from here, we're going to squeeze the glute of the knee that's down. We're going to put the strap straight out. So if you need to adjust it, if you need to go back or forward, but there's tension here. And then from here, what we're going to do is you're just going to dive this way, continuing to squeeze that right glute. You're going to get a big stretch in the front. So we're just going to push the arms forward and out, really getting a big stretch in the hip flexor on the right side. So we're going to go as far forward as we can, let the arms come up. And then obviously you'll switch sides on that one as well. And then for this last one, we're going to tighten the strap just a little bit here. And then we're going to hold it. So you want to move out so it's just into your shoulder, just like this. And then this exercise is called a T-spine rotation with the TRX. So from here, we're going to hold this. So we don't want this shoulder to move at all. And then we're going to take this arm, keeping the shoulder as tight as you can, and move back as far as you can go with that left arm. So this is keeping this right shoulder tight. And then we're turning, getting a big stretch in the thoracic spine. You want to try and keep your lower body as square as you can with that strap. And then we're just turning, just like that. The important thing here is that you follow your hand with your eyes. So your head and cervical spine are moving with your T-spine. So that's a full golf-specific workout that you can do. It hits all the areas, so you get flexibility in your hips, your thoracic spine, you're strengthening your core, you're working on your hip hinge, you're working on your rotation. So it's a great exercise that'll help you to get your body in shape for your golf game, thanks to the TRX straps.